All right, guys. So, first off, quick introduction. Hi, everyone. My name is David. I run the blog Dice Profit and the Twitch and YouTube channels, whatever. They're all in progress right now. I've been a Dungeon Master for about 3 years now, and I've played Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder. To my right are all of my wonderful, beautiful players who I've known for years now. They were friends before we played D&D, and they've been part of my longest running campaign, in which we have finally decided to live stream for you today. So in order from left to right, would you kindly introduce yourselves and your character?
I'm Zerica. I play as the druid known as Uriko Stormspeaker, shifter druid, and we are currently paragons, so she has the storm-touched power.
Hi, I'm Jose. I play the rogue Scandrel. He's an artful dodger, and I'm currently practicing with shadow magic.
I am Kalen. I play as Grello Stormwing, the Dragonborn Sword Mage, and I'm currently trying to survive.
Aren't we all, Kalen?
Oh, I didn't say the name of my character, huh? Character's name is Abner Nightingale.
Okay.
Alright, so in episode 1 we saw Grellos had to do battle with his former allies as their fragile alliance was torn asunder. Now he finds himself lost in a cold and desolate environment unfamiliar to him. Now he must find his way to his allies while evading a foe who seeks to track him down and end his life. First off, we will start with Abner and Uriko, who are to the southeast portion of the map right now. I gave you guys a single marker. Welcome, weary travelers. Through your journeys, you have learned that an ancient white dragon is known to frequent the lands above to the north. Call it the Silverclaws, named for the 3 parallel valley-like formations that were carved across the earth by some unknown entity thousands of years in the past. Right now you are crossing the treacherous terrain of the Mountains of Testament, which have slowly begun to ice over. It is late fall, so the pass is not entirely frozen over yet, just enough for you to make passage through. You emerge on the opposite side, facing downward into the vale. What do you do?
It's really windy out here. Hair's like...
At least you're not freezing over here. How do you stand a cold? Oh, right. All that little fur that you got.
I can be a bear again and keep you warm if you really want.
Yeah, warmed and crushed. We're gonna try and make our way through the passage.
Can I check which pathway I should go to?
The Silverclaws are not habited by any big towns because it gets way too cold during the winter. People mostly move south. It's more of a trading outpost, but your druid family, they are more accustomed to living in the wilderness. During the cold season, they tend to gravitate towards Lake Vancouver to the northeast. Do you see it? So just following the path to the right, you should eventually reach their establishment within about 3 days.
Okay, so we'll just head over that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As you are traveling, you notice...
Oh, I'm the Storm Queen? I'm a queen!
All right.
I didn't marry Abner yet.
Become a queen.
You can be a queen without being married. Anyone heard of Elizabeth?
Feminism?
You guys are on the road right now, heading westward. The wind is cold and biting. The road beneath your feet is almost entirely obscured by the recent heavy snowfall, making it uneven and difficult to traverse. An occasional patch or large stone peeks through the white blanket to reassure you that you are still traveling on the road. The Druid village is supposed to be further north, but you are yet to find any tracks or indication of a permanent settlement.
Perhaps I could get higher ground, or at least get out of the snow. If we get on our mount, I'm sure Azula can handle the snow more than you can.
That's my girl.
I'm gonna jump on Philomena.
And I want to jump on Azula.
Alright, so you take to the sky. From your position right now, you see ahead, there seems to be a small settlement eastward. It looks like a bunch of stone houses that look like people are funneling out of it. It looks like they're leaving before winter comes. So mostly some sort of trader outpost. To the left, there's just dense forest with an occasional rustling. Go ahead and do a perception.
So what'd you get?
28.
28? All right, excellent.
A few clicks north. I actually do not know what a click really is, but I'm going to use that term anyway. Around here, you notice that there's a lot of rustling as the trees are being parted by something traveling through. With your eagle eye vision, you zoom in and you see what seems to be a trail of large, furry, four-legged beasts creating this beeline through the forest, crushing everything in their way. They seem to have large, curved tusks that expand up the side of their trunks. You learn that there are mammoth migrations in this area.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Alright, so I will go back and relay to Abner. Well, it looks like you're not sleeping outside tonight. There's a village up ahead.
Oh, you've already traveled for a full day, though, so you will have to rest here, where you are right now.
Oh,
Unless
sorry,
you
you're
decide,
sleeping outside.
unless you decide not to sleep.
If you look to the top left corner of the page, there is what appears to be some sort of cave-like structure.
I think I see a shelter up ahead. Why don't we make camp over there?
Fair enough. Let's go there.
Alright, we wanna make our way downtown.
Okay, got it.
Walking past. Making
Flying
past.
past. Do 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 do.
Not that one.
So annoying that he prepped for this. He knew we were gonna stay in this cave, which means now we're gonna be effed in this cave.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So the inside of the cave is very large, and the highest point of the entrance, it's about 15 to 20 feet high. It should be a very comfortable place to rest for the night.
Alright, home sweet home.
We're used to sleeping outside, so I'm just gonna start walking in here like I always do.
Don't even check for...
Does Abner ever check?
No, you don't.
One thing you see in most apparent is in the center around here. You notice large chunks of broken ice that are just scattered all over the ground and slowly melting.
Ooh.
Can I look up to see where they possibly came from? Like, did it break from the ceiling or something?
You can't tell where they came from. It just looks like something broke out from that point right there.
Great. That's what I wanted. Go ahead, Uriko.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I see what that thing is over there?
From where you're standing, you can just see it. It looks like some sort of chest that is already opened.
Oh, sad face.
Same.
You can do a perception check to get more information.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I would like to do that. 36.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, this
Alright, yo,
from-
I see everything.
So from here, chunks of ice have blasted outward in all directions, kind of like a little explosion. And there are footsteps, large bipedal footsteps that lead out of the cave.
Ah,
There are
something
also,
must have been...
the trail that you see overall is, it's like as if,
Oh.
and then just out of the cave.
So something was here and took what was in that chest. Could have been something that was covered in ice or contained in ice. Who knows?
So it was frozen, it got out, took its stuff from his chest, and then left the cave.
That's what it looks like. Hmm.
I'm gonna come right here.
Go ahead.
Is there anything that was left behind?
You can do a nature check to inspect tracks.
My nature is fantastic.
Mine's probably better. Yeah.
Oh, I was, Cool,
Oh my
natural
God.
20.
You see two pairs of footprints that are massive. Like a creature at least 15 feet tall would have had to been in there. And like these boot marks that are really deep. You recall from traveling, kind of like hearsay and stuff, that occasionally this area has problems with emerging frost giants.
So we can rest for the night here, or you think they'll come back, Uriko?
Might be okay. They want to be where it's cold, and this is, if we keep a fire, it'll be nice and toasty, right? Can I do a nature check to see if I know how the giants work?
They are elemental, so that is an arcana check.
Magic. I'm not good at magic.
Well, your magic is way better than mine, though.
22.
Frost giants hate the warm, the heat, every fire. Whatever melts ice will drive them away. So as long as you keep your area well lit, nice and hot and toasty, you'll be fine.
So essentially keep Philomena near the door,
Yeah.
and we'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
So let's light
Alright,
the biggest fire ever.
I have the biggest fire ever. It's called my bird.
So for the rest of the night, you guys rest just fine. You are not disturbed throughout the rest of the night, and the next morning you can continue your travel.
Now, let us make our way towards the village, or the settlement.
Yes, go ahead and move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Yeah!
Alright, so you arrive at the snowy village of Petrov. Inside, it looks like you can see people moving their yak-drawn carriages filled with furs and things that they've trapped, and they're basically trying to leave before it gets too cold. None of them seem to pay you any mind or even talk to you as they kind of just walk past you. What do you do?
I say, you know, this would be a probably good time for you to get a coat so you can stop complaining to me every day.
You know, not all of us are blessed with such beautiful fur. Yeah, we're gonna go see to the shop, see if I can get myself a coat.
They're trying to leave right now, so I'm gonna say you intercept a cart as they're basically dragging furs back home. Essentially, you're in the road right now, so they're like, "Oh, whoa!" He stops his yak. Would you kindly move out of the way, ma'am and sir? Like we're trying to get past the Passagagi before it freezes over.
We're actually trying to do the same thing, but see, Philomena forgot to pack a coat.
You forgot to pack a coat. You trying to get yourself killed here?
You know, I have no good excuse to give you, so I'm just gonna let you have that one.
He has a gloves around his hands, and he takes off one of the gloves and shows off his hands, and it's missing 2 fingers. He says, "This is what happens when you forget your coat." It's like, don't make my mistake. You want to see what else I lost?
Yes.
It's like, huh? No one ever says that, he says. Kind of taken off guard.
You sound like an interesting guy. I just thought it would be an interesting thing to watch.
Alright, so he undoes his fur cape, unbuckles his drawers, and drops...
Okay, I was just joking with you.
I don't want to see that!
Philomena, like, covers your eyes.
I don't want to see that!
And Azula just, like, cocks her head. She's like, okay.
I was hoping I could buy a coat from you, sir.
It's like, alright. It's like, what kind do you have in mind? We have, if you're trying to keep warm, we have, just standard cold weather clothing, or if you want a little something more, more potent, we have frost wolf pelts.
I turn back to Azula, and I'm like, Frostwolf?
Frostwolves. They're elemental beasts that live around the Elu Vitor Mountains, the large mountains in the center of the Vale. They're very dangerous elemental creatures that only seem to be kind to the frost giants. No other person's able to tame them. You're able to skin and harvest their pelts for magical cloaks.
How much is a Frostwolf?
It's like, well, we got a one we got off of a couple of Frostwolf pups. That was a lot smaller. It's about 4,200 gold. But one we got from an alpha, he pulls out a much larger one that will cover you more fully. That will be 21,000.
And you said something about standard clothing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like that one's easy. We just what is it? We just skinned one of the yaks here. The yak goes, ah, and he's like, not you, honey. And what was it? And that's plenty.
Wait, did I understand what the yak said?
Huh? He says, come at me with the knife and I'll gore you to death. Not you, Sheila, not you. He pets her reassuringly. She kind of brays again, and she's like, first chance I get, I swear. But cold weather clothing will give you bonuses to your endurance, but it'll be, it's not nearly as potent. It'll be only 10 gold for that.
Yeah, well, I'm not made out of money yet, so... Where am I?
We're going to fight a dragon, you do know that, right?
We found another one, and I'm still not super rich.
But we're going to need it against an ice dragon.
I see what you mean, but I don't know how much money I have. So I'll just find myself an alpha
Let me take a look at that alpha coat there.
It's like, alright.
I want to, like, smell it, and, I guess I'll be lying, but essentially say, this is not an alpha frost wolf. This is just a normal, dyed, wolf pelt, obviously. Why would we want to spend that much money on that?
Do Do a bluff.
I am not a bluffer. I'm sorry if this doesn't work.
That's odd, he says. I highly doubt that, as this coat took at least 3 of the lives of our hunters to acquire.
Amateurs.
Like, are you gonna buy it or not?
I'll give you 10 gold pieces for that other one. Let's go, Uriko. You're not good at this. Thank you.
All right.
You have a great day, sir.
It's like,
Hope you good luck with the other finger.
Onward, Sheila, let's go. And he just saunters off.
okay. So,
What was that?
Look how good I am at talking. Are you tired?
Oh, you make. Just let me do the talking next time.
Well, then speak up. Maybe if you wore the pants in this relationship.
Hey, there's no
And
need
not
for all
say
this
something
truth.
because I'm not wearing it.
all right. So, staying at Petrov, there doesn't cost anything. It's literally just like a settlement that you just like find a place to sleep and just rest for the night and then move on. Another night passes without an issue. You have acquired some clothing that will help you with your endurance checks if you're ever caught outside in the wilderness. Basically, if you're not in a house or in anything that's well insulated, you will have to start doing endurance checks against the cold weather because it is becoming freezing and it is snowing actively. So anyway, next day,